Hi, I'm Mike Deming, host of Sportsman's News Television. On this episode, we're headed to the northwest portion of Colorado to hunt with my real good friend, John Papierski of Papierski's Big Game Hunts. We gave away a trophy mule deer hunt with an elk opportunity on this hunt. And with this pro membership winning opportunity, this gentleman that won, Hal Perkins, decided he wanted to give his 16-year-old son the opportunity to put the smackdown on his first bull elk. Living in Utah, it's not necessarily easy to draw, so having this opportunity, Hal was going to go ahead and hunt the mule deer, and his son Browning was going to get an opportunity to go ahead and chase a big bull. So stick around, should be an exciting show.
So just real quick, guys, go over a couple quick things, and then any questions, just feel free to stop me anytime. First, I want to thank you guys for coming. I know there's 110 outfitters in Craig alone. I appreciate you guys picking us, and we'll do our best for you, Quick itinerary type thing. Tomorrow we'll get up, Jackie will be here, we'll get up about 5 and have coffee. We got bagels, cookies, all that kind of good stuff. We don't make a big breakfast in the morning. We'll come back at 10:30, 11, and whatever we have. We'll have breakfast, lunch, stuff, whatever. Then we go back out after that. And it only gives us a chance to pack out stuff, kind of get a little plan together for what's going on and where there might be some elk and this and that. So it's just kind of for us to get on the right track.
With over 20,000 acres of ranch to hunt, we decided when we left in the morning that if we were able to find elk first thing, Browning was going to be on the gun, and if it was a big mule deer popped up, then Hal was going to go ahead and be the shooter.
We got 4 bulls here about 500-600 yards away. They're about 100 yards off our property, and we're just kind of waiting to see what they're going to do. The wind is the right direction for them to feed into the wind and get it back on my stuff, so we're just crossing our fingers here. One looks like a pretty decent 5x5. Set up. They're off my property right now. I'm gonna call at them a little bit. They only gotta come a little bit. And we'll see what happens, okay? All 4 of them are laying down now, so.
Are they laying down?
Yeah, we don't have anything to lose. You wanna try to video a little bit of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay real low. Stay real low, because they can see us behind this bush here.
We didn't take too long, and we found 4 bulls that we were able to put a stalk on. And this group of bulls, they were just off the property line, and as much as we called and whatever we did, we were able to call the one bull we really didn't want to shoot, which was a spike, and he absolutely climbed right into our lap. As we were driving down the road after that first stalk, John was able to put eyeballs on a group of bulls that were over about 1.5 miles away. He felt they were in a good position to put a stalk, so we bailed out of the truck and started closing the distance.
So they're just right up here. We're probably 600 yards from them. So try not to make too much noise through the wheat. We're gonna try to come in here and go like this and get to where that little white patch of snow is there. It's a dike from a pond. And we might be able to see them there. When I was up over there, I could see their horns sticking up on that grass.
It's bedded down.
Kind of amazing. Look like there's four really nice bulls. So when we get close, we'll pick out the best one and see what happens. Okay?
They're starting to walk away. They're starting to walk over the hill. Put a bullet in your gun. I see their backs. I see them right there. Let's go around this way a little more. We're only like 250 right now. Scares him. Just get ready. If he scares you out, don't be nervous. I'll call and stop him, but I can only see 2 of the bulls yet, okay? We're 100 yards from them. They're right there. Remember, you got your safety on. Yeah. All of them are right behind him. I can see all 4 of them. Elk, baby. Yep. Good job, kid. Good job, guide. That's a good sneak right there, man. That's pretty good, huh? 60-year-old kid's first big bull elk. Old John snuck us right in there on him. Waited about probably an hour, within 80 yards of him. So finally took the nice one out of there. Did a good job. First day. First morning. Excellent. Still got a couple of nice bulls over here watching us on the ridge. Definitely winning that Sportsman's News hunt. I've only known 3 people that put in for that, and 2 of us have already drawn, so you can't go wrong there. Especially on John, snuck us in on these elk. Was seen them quite a ways away. Took us about an hour to get in on them. Watched them for about another hour.
got him about 80 yards and put the smack down on him. So. A couple of buddies we put in for this Sportsman's News drawing, and all my buddies started calling me and saying, hey, read your email. So I looked at my email, had about 10 emails, and ended up being the winner for the Papierski hunt. I had a dual deer and elk combo, so I brought my son along Browning, and he had the opportunity to harvest a nice bull yesterday, first day. Yep. And now second day, we're on about 3-4 nice bucks. Probably 3 of them are shooters. And it's been great. It's been awesome.
Yeah, there's a doe walking down the fence.
Right from the purple, back from the purple.
Right behind the purple bush. There's 2 purple bushes.
Yeah.
They're the lower one. That's where I saw him last, right?
It's a pretty good buck there, ain't it? It's massive. It's got a lot of mass to him.
What one do we go after?
It's good to have choices, that's for
good.
sure.
That's good. There's 2 good choices right there.
You want extras and mass, or do you want width? And I think lengthwise are somewhat comparable. That other one that's up by the corner of the fence, he's got huge G4s.
Yeah. Good and heavy. The other one's a
I've
little-
never walked up to a buck with mass that I was disappointed with, so. When you've hunted Utah general season for years, man, this is like, are you kidding me?
He laid back down.
He might have been going out into the field, but I don't see him right there.
After watching these 3 shooter bucks for nearly an hour, John looked up and said he'd crossed the fence and was coming right at us. And we had about 3/4 of a mile to close the gap, and it was game on.
3:30 right now. He doesn't look as wide. That's it. Coming right at us. Here he comes, here he comes.
Congratulations.
Guess if you want to shoot them at 30 yards, you do it down, huh?
Two animals, we totaled, I don't think we broke 100
I don't
yards.
think we broke 100 yards.
Sitting there, turning it down, turning it down, turning it
Wait, how's that long range 300 ultra?
This is what you got to take.
That was awesome. I thought you hit the truck.
The way my heart's pounding, I thought I did too.
That's a nice hit. That's a really nice hit. Congratulations.
Holy crap. Thank
I
you,
would
John.
say,
Thank you.
I would say good shot, but it was more of a good sneak, huh?
Thanks for defending us.
Oh, you're right. You quiz. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky here. We're on the Ranching for Wildlife program, which is like a special program that Colorado offers big tracts of land. And what's really neat about it is we have a 90-day deer and elk season. So we start our deer hunting around September 1st, which gives hunters the opportunity to hunt bucks and velvet. And you know, we're hunting about 20,000 acres. We take 14 bucks off of it, very limited pressure. So what we do is we'll just take two guys at a time, 4 guys sometimes, but we'll hunt the velvet bucks and we let the ranch sit a little bit, and then we start with our rut hunts starting around the 25th of October, pre-rut, and we go all the way up until December 1st. So you get to see all different aspects of what's happening in a deer's life during the fall here. You'll see them in bachelor groups at first, and then all of a sudden they all disappear, and then the magic time starts around Halloween, and you know, it's very common for us to see 20 to 30, even 40 bucks a day here.
Well, it's not very often that we're able to close the deal on 2 animals in 2 days, but however, here at Papierski's Big Game Hunts, it's pretty common. We've been able to get this done basically the last 3 years. We're always hunting late November, the mule deer in the prime rut, and getting it done. And this time of year, there's lots of elk migrating out of the backcountry. Even though we didn't have a tremendous amount of weather, there's a lot of elk. When you do get the weather, it's not uncommon to see 500, 1,000 elk in the day. But when we only have 1 tag for each, we only need 1. Great trip here at Papierski's Big Game Hunts. Man, I love John and his operation. We'll be back here each and every year. You can count on we're giving this hunt away again here in 2018. So if you're not a pro member and you want a chance to hunt in Northwest Colorado, get yourself a big bull elk, fill the freezer, as well as possibly a trophy mule deer of a lifetime. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Sportsman's News Television. Tune in next month. We'll have another great show for you.